This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
Okay, here we're going to do the monthly market update for March 2024. I want to remind you guys that when we talk about March, we're actually using February data. We're doing it in March, but we're using February data, and it's just single-family homes because that's predominantly where I work. And as we compare month to month, we're just looking at single-family home properties. So here we go, March 2024. And when we look at this, we see that currently available, we have 3,869. Under contract or in pending status, 2,597. Sold in the last 30 days, a little over 1,900, with about 2 months worth of inventory. And then our average days on market's 41. How does that compare to last month? It's very similar. There's there's a lot more sold. We only had 1,475 last month. We're up to 1,900, and we've cut down our amount of months of inventory by about a half a month. And that's what's different. But from last year, it's interesting. We had almost 1,000 more properties available, about the same number of contingent, about the same number of solds. So last year, you see, we had about 2.5 months worth of inventory and the same exact days on market. As we scroll down and we take a look at our next chart, this is our stack chart. This is the one I use every month. I like this one because it shows activity and how we're doing year over year. And what you can see is that this month we made up some ground on last year. The first 2 months of this year are both better than the first 2 months of last year. So we're a little bit ahead of last year, but last year was historically low in terms of volume. You can see right there, it's just very low. It just matches up with like 2006 in terms of numbers. And the only years worse are going back pretty far, but pretty slow volume. But we're a little bit ahead of pace of last year. Now we take a look at, this is the months of inventory. This is saying we have 3. I'm kind of disagreeing with that a little bit. I'm saying we have a little bit less than that right now. But then again, it's a matter of when they actually pulled it. But that's what they're saying. But you can see it got up to a high of like 7 back in, let's see, what is that? That's in the middle of 22, or yeah, around the middle of 22. Okay, now we go on to the next one, which is the median price. And this is the thing I want to point out about this. Look how flat that is. I mean, it's really pretty flat. It's not moving a lot. When you go back to February of 22, it's 450. Right now, in February of 24, it's 460. So some movement up and down between all that, but right about the same, maybe just a little bit higher. And maybe it's starting to creep up a bit. Let's see, what else we got? Supply versus demand. This shows, again, that supply versus demand. The supply has come down a little bit. The demand has picked up a little bit. That's why you saw us go from 3 to 2.5 to 2 months worth of inventory. And then finally, you have the line graph that I like to create every single month. And this shows basically the home sold is the red one, or the orange one, 1,475 sold. Currently available is 3,771. And the median price, once again, very flat, in the mid-4s for single-family homes throughout that. So that's your March 2024 monthly market update. Not a lot new. No big changes, nothing. I'm not seeing a trend necessarily. Pretty much the same stuff. So March 2024, tune in for next month.